I was 12 when Pokemon X and Y came out, and one of the things I look back on fondly was hunting for Mega Stones to Mega Evolve some of my favorites like Tyranitar and Ampharos. Hey, what can I say? My first game was Heart Gold, so I have a bit of a soft spot for Johto. 12 years later, Pokemon Legends ZA brings to the table 26 brand new Mega Evolutions. But I've grown as a trainer in those 12 years, and it's no longer enough for me just to use the strong new forms. They have to be shiny too. So my goal in this video is to hunt down each and every one of these new shiny Megas. Going into this set of hunts, I wasn't really sure how shiny hunting worked in this game. Like, at all. At least with the shiny charm in hand, my odds shot down to 1 in 1024, so I'd hoped it wouldn't take too long. Leave your guesses in the comments for how long you think it took me to catch them all, and how many other shinies I found while doing it. I avoided looking up methods until I tried out a few techniques for myself, and so the first method I decided to go with was making laps in Wild Zone 20. Arguably one of the least efficient ways to hunt in this area, but I was blissfully unaware of the busted methods I would find out about and abuse later. And I didn't have a specific target in mind for this zone, I was really just looking for any of the 6 new Megas that could appear here. And this is not including the potential alpha spawns in the middle, which would have brought the total up to 19, because I decided it would be way too boring to spend most of my time hunting the alphas in the middle. This zone is home to 3 of the hardest hunts that I have to do in this challenge, and it would be nice to get at least one of them out of the way first. And while it may not be optimal, my method sure did work. After about 2 hours. Oh my god, shiny Chikorita! Oh, but the night cycle just changed. Okay, it's behind me. Good. Hello. Catch, please? Don't be annoying. Okay, good. There's our first one. Awesome! With shiny Chikorita now mine, the next steps were to evolve him into Bayleaf and then Meganium, where he would finally be able to reach his true Mega potential. But I've gotta say that I'm pretty disappointed with the shinies in this line, especially Meganium and the Mega. I feel like they should have leaned more into the fall vibes, what with the slight orange hue they gave the leaves and all, but they didn't commit hard enough. It's a huge missed opportunity, and that makes these shinies not particularly interesting. Okay, and one thing I want to do in this video is, for each of the Megas, I want to change my outfit and take a picture with them. So, I have nearly every outfit in the game, so let me take just a second here and figure out what's going to work best for Meganium. I ended up settling on this sweater puffy vest combo with some mustard pants and green shoes because I think the colors match Meganium pretty well. The clothing choices in ZA are definitely a step above Scarlet and Violet's, like 10 outfits? But one major pitfall I found is the lack of available colors for all the different clothing. This problem will be incredibly obvious later on in the video, where I admit it was very hard to find anything new that matched some of the shiny Megas. And so some of my outfits that I made may end up coming across as lazy, samey, or just off because there's not really enough variety. I'm really sorry about that, but there's only so much I can do. Okay, so get this. Not to brag or anything, but I found a new way to hunt shinies super fast. So the trick is, you run to spawn everything in, fly away, and then rinse and repeat. Oh, you only care about my macarons. I really hope Shiny Tepig's a better listener than you. Oh, Shiny Malamar. Not what I was going for, but this is good. Yes! Alright, let's see if we can get it in a Pokeball. I don't want to have to attack it. Okay. Is it not going to get angry? I guess not. Alright. Well, it's not Tepig, but it still counts. Malamar's shiny is decent, definitely not one of my favorites, and I actually think I prefer it a bit more in its regular coloration, but at least the change is much more noticeable than Meganium's. So after a quick stop in the sewers to take my picture in an admittedly terrible looking outfit, I was ready to move on. At this point, I was a bit burnt out from hunting in Zone 20, so I decided to look up some quick methods for hunting in other zones, and I read online that one of the fastest ways to get a shiny is to repeatedly fly over and over again to Zone 5, because it re-rolls spawns in both Zones 5 and 16, and it just so happens that among both zones, I needed to find 6 Pokemon. And this quick fix was exactly what I needed, because after only a few minutes of fly resets... Oh my god, holy crap. That is completely unexpected, oh my god. That's not gonna count to the total, but it's still a Mega, so that's pretty cool. Now let's see if I can catch it. I need to hide very carefully. Okay, that's not great. Psychic? Does Moonblast kill it here? No. Okay, good. Bring back Gardevoir. There we go. Got him. What a goofy little boy. Oh. Why? Oh! Oh my god, okay. That was incredibly fast. Okay. I think we can probably just catch this one, right? Like, it's only level 28. Yeah, that was incredibly easy. Holy crap, shiny hunting is broken in this game. That's 2 back-to-back static shiny alphas, and both of them are actually shinies I really, really like. I'm a big fan of cooler colors like greens, blues, and purples, so both of these guys' color schemes line up exactly with my personal tastes. I especially like how Whirlipede and Scolipede also have this glow-in-the-dark look going on, which makes them feel even more poisonous than I know they already are. Now, smile for the camera, buddy. Okay, it's finally time to address an elephant in the room. There are so many problems with the camera system in this game, and honestly it feels like we've taken a step backwards since Gen 9. So, for one, why can't I make my Pokemon stay still for photos? I just want to be able to position them exactly the way I want, yet I'm incredibly limited because if I move just slightly too far, they'll try to get right up on top of me. And this is even worse with alphas like Scolipede because I need to be pretty far back to even get them in the shot. And this is even worse with Mega Pokemon because the Mega Timer doesn't stop while you're in picture mode. So not only do you have to mess around with opening and closing the camera to make them stay still, then pose yourself and do all the other stuff like apply filters, you also have to do it within a 30-second window, otherwise you have to go build up your entire Mega Bar again. I just want to take good pictures with my Megas, but the game fights against it literally every step of the way. Gripes against the camera aside, that's 3 of 24, and since I'd barely spent any time here at all yet, I just kept going, eventually finding several more Pokemon which didn't get me any closer to my goal, but were still nice to have because I eventually want to build a shiny living dex for this game. Oh, shiny Flaffy, oh my god. That finishes up that evolution line for me, I guess. That's crazy. Yeah, it's official. Shiny hunting is broken in this game. Shiny somewhere. What was that? Hello? Where is it? Okay, it's up there. I think it's an Electrike. Oh, look at its sparkle. Doesn't count, but it does have a Mega, so that's good too. Sweet, we got it. Electrike. Oh, shiny Florges. Hello. And it's white flower form too. Again, not a thing that Mega evolves at all, actually, this time, so doesn't count towards the total. However, this is still an awesome catch. If I catch it. Please don't run. Please don't run. Okay, they get angry, thank God. Okay. Oh, Metacham, no, go away. Okay, cool, we got the Florges. And I scared away Froakie, so that's annoying. There's a shiny somewhere. It's on the other side. Okay. Let's go get that. Hoping for Venipede. Yes, it's a Venipede. Okay, cool. Awesome. I also thought I heard a second shiny sound, so... Is there something else here? Oh, shiny. Ooh, Pidgey. Hello. Also, something with a Mega, just not the Mega we need. Oh, heard a shiny. Is it another Pidgey? Or is it something up on the roof? I think it's on the roof. Okay, let's see. Okay, it's a Pidgeotto. Nice. And it looks like an alpha, maybe? Again, still not quite the thing I need, but I will gladly take it. Oh, there's no way it's breaking out of that. Awesome. All this was in the span of like an hour, so I once again just have to reiterate how broken shiny hunting is for zones 5 and 16 in particular. Though, it had been a while since I last added a new Mega to the total, so the game decided it was time to change that. Ooh, shiny Barbaracle, hello! That is a new Mega! And I think it should be pretty easy to catch. I'm just gonna stay back here. Actually, I want to get a look at it with my camera. Oh, look at him. He's honestly kind of ugly, but that's okay. You know what? New Mega, it's all good. Come on, join our team, buddy. Wow, capture on one arrow. That's pretty darn good. Honestly, when I was playing X and Y, I thought this Pokemon was a lot bigger than this. It's actually pretty short. And I don't mean to show off or anything, but all I'll say is I think this fit is the absolute perfect match for shiny Mega Barbaracle. Okay, so now that I've completely decimated the shiny population in zones 5 and 16, it's time to move on to something else. And what better way to change the pace than to attempt one of the hardest shiny hunts in the whole game. Zone 17, canonically known as one of the most dangerous zones in Lumiose, is home to the only spawn location for Skarmory, aside from the alpha spawners underneath Prism Tower, which I outlawed at the beginning of the video. Shiny hunting this bird took up way too much of my sanity, but during the 4 hours I invested in hunting this thing, I think I found the ideal method to maximize its spawn rate, and so I want to share what I've learned. The first step of this method is to go to the back entrance of Zone 17, so that's this one right here, then run all the way to this nearby scaffolding obstacle course. Now, Skarmory spawns in 3 different locations in this zone, but all 3 locations activate using the same distance metric, so what that means is there's only one calculation the game makes to determine if Skarmory spawns. And I haven't actually checked the numbers for myself, but I believe that the position is the average position of the 3 possible spawners. So the 3 spawners form a triangle around the Pride of Pyroar, and the distance you are for the game to spawn Skarmory is measured from the center of that triangle, not from each individual spawner. What this means is that when we run up to the zone to spawn in Skarmory, we can just run to the same spot every time rather than needing to run to the radius of the furthest spawner. The spot you want to run to spawn in Skarmory is going to be this tile right here, and I like to distinguish it by recognizing that it is surrounded on all 4 sides by some darker tiles, and then it lies catty-corner to this lighter tile. So use whatever method you have that you want to remember where this tile is, or just in general any of the tiles along this, whatever can help you remember what to run to, and that's what you're going to want to run towards every single time before turning around to despawn Skarmory. Now, while the game uses the same distance for any spawner to spawn a Skarmory, it does not use that average distance to despawn Skarmory. So what this means is that you need to be watching which location the Skarmory spawns in. So if the far back one nearest the building, that's this one that Skarmory just spawned in, is the one that activates, you only need to run back to around the corner of the street right here, and you see Skarmory will despawn. If it spawns in this location, that's what I like to call the mid-spawn location. So then in this case, you need to run back to around this line of bricks in the street, and it will despawn as it flies away from you. And if it spawns in this location, this one closest to the gate, that's going to be your far location, or your far spawner, and you're going to need to run all the way back to the corner of this obstacle course right here in order to despawn it. So with this method, which I believe to be the absolute fastest you can possibly use, I was able to get over 250 Skarmory spawns per hour, which is very good for this hunt. Oh, shiny Pyroar! Okay, and it's an alpha, I think. No, not an alpha, it just spawns in earlier than the rest. Okay. Oh no, look what I've done now. There are 2 of them! Oh no. Yeah, I see you, you're shiny. Let's go ahead and knock out the really difficult stuff. Earthquake. Gotta make sure I'm absolutely careful not to accidentally kill the shiny. Okay, there's 1. And 2. Oh, okay. Huh. How long has this been here? Ooh, is that a shiny Pyroar? Again? Another one. Oh, I think we have another shiny Pyroar. This time with a back shot. I don't want to risk it. There we go. That is much better. Oh, the alpha's shiny. Ooh. Hello. Again, still not the Skarmory, but that's okay. The alpha's shiny again. Are you kidding? Oh, we're never gonna get Skarmory, are we? You're joking, right? The third alpha that's shiny before the Skarmory. What the heck? Oh my god. Yes, finally. Oh, I wonder if this is going to be one that is going to change between day and night. I don't know. Oh, shoot. Okay, moment of truth, I guess. Is it still shiny? It is, okay. Get in the ball. Get in the Pokeball. Nope, not you. Okay, what I need is someone who can use Earthquake to kill all of these. That works too. Okay, thanks. Thanks, Pyroars. You're wonderful. Okay, everything's killed. Okay, I have an idea. I think we can just whittle it down slowly. Okay, we've got 2 arrows. Let's go ahead and try. There we go. Yes, finally. Oh my god. That was an emotional roller coaster. Okay, glad that's over. With only 6 megas down and 16 to go, with nearly 10 hours of hunting under my belt, it was time to lock in. So I knocked out a few of what I considered to be pretty easy hunts. Drillbur can be hunted with fly resets in Zone 8, though not without a bunch of interference from other shinies. Oh, wow, Sandile, hello. Awesome. Not quite what I was going for, but very cool ground type. Oh, another shiny Sandile, hello. Hey buddy, we're getting a lot of these. But no Drillburs. Oh, okay, there's something up on the building. Let's go up there and... A second thing? Wait, no. No way. That has to be the same thing, right? You're like crystal noises. Oh, there it is. There's one. Okay. Cute little fletchling. But there's something else, right? And unbelievably, on my way back from checking the rooftops for what I thought was that second shiny... Oh, it must have just been the fletchling, okay. Oh! Is that Drillbur? Yes, it's a Drillbur! Hello! Buddy! Hi! How are you doing? Thank you for being shiny and for being caught! Awesome! Got our target in less than 30 minutes. 27 minutes, 17 seconds. Nice! God, Excadrill has such a good shiny. Since Drillbur was the only thing I needed from Zone 8, I went back to Zone 5 to finish getting Bellsprout, Starmie, and Froakie, and within 10 minutes got 2 of the 3. Oh, shiny Froakie, hello! Up on the pillar there, this one's gonna be kind of tough to get. I need to be incredibly careful. Oh, okay, I think we should have we should get it. Yes! Woo! Oh my god, I see shiny Bellsprout. Hello, buddy. Sweet, awesome. Bellsprout is great. Victeebel was actually one of the megas I was most excited when they revealed it. I don't know, just something about big giant blob sack of poison that actually has realistic liquid physics does it for me. I don't know why, but I absolutely love Victeebel's mega, so I am super excited for this one. Hey, Whippersnapper, you didn't take a picture with that there Froakie of yours. Okay, Boomer. But seriously, I do have a good reason for why I didn't take a picture with Greninja. But I don't want to get into it just yet because I actually have the perfect segue explaining it coming up in just a few minutes, so hold your horses, we'll get there. It started raining after I took my pictures with Victeebel, so I took the opportunity to hunt Staryu and Goomy at the same time, and frankly, I'm really glad I did. Oh my god, shiny Goomy! Shiny Alpha Goomy! It's not Staryu, but this is pretty darn good. I don't think I want to attack it, actually. Let's go with Stun Spore. Okay, good. Now we've got 2 arrows. This should catch, right? Yes, awesome. Shiny Alpha Goomy. A shiny Alpha Goomy from a single spawner. Gee, I wonder what other shinies we're going to catch later under very similar circumstances. Anyways, back to the Staryu hunt. Shiny Staryu. Ooh, we got it. No Dratini, but Staryu's okay. Sweet. Oh, these things aren't hostile at all. Okay. You know, this is actually a pretty good shiny. I like this. It's like white and gold. Not quite white, but it's white enough. Very nice white and gold with a pretty blue gem. Very nice. Let's go ahead and catch him. I liked Shiny Staryu's color scheme so much that I really wanted to take a picture with it. So I went to Zone 16, but I really wanted this picture to be taken at night, and I really wanted clear skies, so I held off on finishing the photo shoot and went to do something else for a little bit. And that something else is what I like to call something's aimless in Aimless Park. Because, my god, why was it so difficult for me to find even a single shiny Snorunt here? These little gremlins spawn in like 6 or 7 at a time, and yet after 6 hours I still didn't have a shiny. Like, seriously? Well, okay, yeah, I did find shinies. It would have driven me extra crazy if I didn't. But you're telling me that the most prominent spawn in this zone just didn't want to sparkle for me? I ain't buying it. Oh, there's a shiny Snover over there. Okay, let's go get that. Again, no stars. Huh. Well, I think we got it. There we go. Time to get back on the Froslass grind, though. Oh, the Bergmite's shiny too! I did hear 2 shiny sparkles! Holy moly, okay. Did you see it? I think I saw a shiny Delibird. This is gonna be awful, but we just need to like, stay hidden. Please no, please no. Ah, we failed it. Okay, yeah, I kind of figured that would happen. Oh, we have a shiny Snover. Well, that'll complete that line for the living decks. Sweet. But still no Snorunt. Good lord, why is this hunt so bad? Shiny Go-Goat, like almost immediately after. What the heck? That's why he's the GOAT! Wait, that's shiny, isn't it? Yes, it is! Hello, another Bergmite! Woo! And yep, that finishes up that line too. Okay. Still no Snorunt. It's like the most common spawn here, and yet everything else is shining. That's a... Hang on, is that an Alpha Snover that's shiny? Oh my god, it is! Holy moly! 2 shinies! And we got it, nice! Yep, it's as I figured. There's a shiny Spinarak because of my resets. Another one! A Snover instead of Snorunt. Oh my god. Yeah, blah blah blah, you make noise. Something's nearby. It's not Ralts. It must be below me. Oh, it's this fletchling, okay. Yeet. Shiny Go-Goat, okay, another one. We are never getting Snorunt. Oh, I see it. You have no idea how long you took me. What took you so long? And it's a girl! Yes! Yes, awesome! We're done. That was like a 5-hour hunt, and for what? There were so many Snorunt spawns in there. Skarmory was easier. The next Pokemon I wanted to go for was Dragalge, which has had some pretty interesting discourse surrounding it on Twitter lately, because the Pokédex entry for Mega Dragalge says, it spits a liquid that causes the regenerative power of cells to run wild. Which pretty much just means cancer. Dragalge gives people cancer. And speaking of cancer, this brings us to that perfect segue I mentioned earlier. The reason I didn't count Froakie towards the challenge is because as of recording, the stones for Fennekin and Chespin haven't been released yet, and I don't want to wait for them before making this video. And the reason I don't want to wait is because I'm worried I won't be able to make more videos for a while. Next week, I'm having my thyroid removed because of thyroid cancer. One of the risks carried with this surgery is a potential loss or change of my voice for an extended period of time, potentially permanently. So I made this entire video on a rush deadline because I wanted to use my voice as it is right now, just in case it wouldn't be the same again afterwards. And so I set out on this set of hunts, and you're here watching the results of all the work I put into it, so thank you so much for sticking around with me for this long and making it this far in the video. Thyroid cancer is one of the most common types of cancer among 20-somethings like me, and many of you in my audience. So if I can get any message across right now, it would be for everyone to please, please check your neck for lumps. Catching things like this early helps so much for treatment options and outcomes. I'm very lucky that we seem to have caught this early and that it's getting taken care of. Anyways, Mega Dragalge gave me cancer, that's what I'm sticking to. Now, back to its shiny hunt, which, of course, as usual, always comes with some unwanted interference. Oh, okay, that's the wrong one, but fine. Cool, cool, we got it. Alright. Oh, shiny Roserade, shiny Roserade. And a shiny Gardevoir. Oh my god! 2 of them! I don't want to get too close to Gardevoir because she'll run, but wow. Okay, cool, that's 1. We have to be very careful about this. Come on, just turn around, please. There we go. Okay, I think we're good. I think we've got it. Awesome. Oh, okay. Yeah, this one's shiny. Figured something like this would happen. So, I need to be careful, because this is one that flies away, I think. There we go. Oh, okay, I see one. There we go. Shiny Roserade again. Not perfect, however, at least we got a shiny. Okay. It's a really good shiny too, to be honest. Cool. That was enough. Beautiful. Welcome to the boxes, Roserade. Oh, you've got to be kidding. Come on! I left the other area just so I wouldn't get Malamar. No! Yeah, that's how I feel too, man. Alright, go ahead and get in the ball. That's ridiculous. Oh my god, we got it! Sweet, that didn't take long at all. 26 minutes. Oh, he looks so good! Hello, Skrelp. Oh, such a good color palette. Let's go ahead and claim him. And get the heck out of these sewers. Okay, well, actually, we're back because I realized, this is probably the best place to take photos with Skrelp. So, let's go ahead and do that. You know what, Skrelp and Dragalge? Aside from the fact that you gave me cancer, y'all have pretty sick shinies, pun intended, and are some cool dudes. Almost as cool as my dude's Falinks, whose shiny hunt was really easy. Oh, we found another fletchling. Hooray! Ooh, shiny Falinks, hello! Yes! 3 shinies in the span of less than an hour is pretty darn good. Okay, we're just gonna try starting with that immediately. And of course, it's not gonna work. Not a big deal, though. Oh. All I can say is thank gosh that the shinies stay after this stupid night cycle ends. There we go, and we paralyzed it, so that's even better. Nice! At this point, there were only 9 shinies left for me to catch, and most of them were shaping up to be pretty difficult hunts. So I bit the bullet and started a hunt which I knew wasn't going to be any fun, Tynamo. At the time, the best method people had for this little fish guy was to bench reset right above the only 2 spawns in the entire game, which happened to be in Zone 10 with a crazy insane Sharpedo that wants to rip your face off. Sure, this method works, and I tried it for a little bit, but oh my god, benching is so boring. We are not doing that. So I thought for a bit on what else I could do to hunt Tynamo, and ultimately I settled on a method that I don't think anyone else has come up with yet. What I realized is that if you climb to the top of the buildings in this zone, Tynamo will still spawn in at the very edge of the rooftop. So all you need to do to reroll Dynamo spawns is to run away towards the Arbok and then back, over and over again. And if you run all the way to the edge of the building where Arbok sits, then you're going to be able to spawn in Dratini on top of Cafe Solio, which means you can hunt 2 very rare Pokemon at the same time. You also end up re-rolling most of the Pokemon in this zone with this method, so you're gonna end up getting a lot of phases for this hunt, but that was okay with me because I'm always in the mood for more shinies. Ooh, Shiny Alpha Slowpoke, ooh! Hello! Oh, they really did a good job with this shiny. It was not this purple in Scarlet and Violet. Ooh, shiny Watchog. Oh my god. Yeah, I think this new hunting method I just found is also kind of crazy. You can hunt Dynamo, Dratini, everything below, Watchog, and Arbok. You can pretty much hunt everything in this zone, plus Dratini using this method. This is so good. Ooh, another shiny Slowpoke! This time not a shiny Alpha, so this is good. Now we have both possible varieties of shiny Slowpoke. Ooh, shiny Dynamo! It works! Yes! We don't have time to dilly-dally on this one. Cool! They must have changed this shiny, right, since Scarlet and Violet? Because I don't remember it being so, like, vibrantly green. Was it always like this? It's actually a really good shiny. Apparently that hunt didn't make me hate myself enough. So after that, I went to hunt Clefable. But honestly, once I got into it, this was a much easier hunt because it has 3 spawn locations in Zone 19, and I also ended up getting it in 2 minutes, so yeah. Ooh, shiny Cleffa, perfect! Thought I heard 2 shiny sounds though. That was probably the fastest hunt of the whole video, oh my goodness! Since Cleffa needs to devote her undying love and affection for me in order to evolve into Clefable, I decided I was just going to continue hunting for something else instead, so I put it on my team and moved on to hunting Dratini. And, well, this wasn't a very hard hunt either. In fact, you're never gonna believe what I found in just 20 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, the hunt for shiny Dragonite is over. Yeah, that's alright, whatever, you know, one of the rarest things you can possibly find in the game, and my reaction was to say the Mega Stone, not the Pokemon. What is wrong with me? Well, ladies and gentlemen, the hunt for shiny Dragonite is over, and not only is it shiny, it is a Dragonair, and it is Alpha. Oh my god, you're so beautiful. Okay, enough fooling around. Let's go ahead and get it in a ball. Okay, this is going to be a little harder than I thought. This is all according to plan. Ooh, thank goodness. Okay. We got Dragonair. Let's go ahead and evolve it up to Dragonite. We've only got 6 left, so let's kick it into overdrive. Up next is going to be one of my personal favorite shinies, Litwick. Specifically Litwick, because I actually think its evolutions have much worse shinies. It's a real shame I have to evolve it for the sake of this video. But hey, what can you do? There's no Mega Litwick. And Litwick, my sweet, sweet angel Litwick who can never do any wrong, did not disappoint. I think that one on the right up there was a shiny. Yes, it is! It is! Awesome! Litwick! Woo! Shiny Litwick! Very nice. It's a shame it's gotta be a Chandelure. Sweet! Let's get out of these sewers. Okay, now that I'm seeing the Lampet shiny in this game, this is wonderful. Why did they make Chandelure orange? Okay, and now go ahead and use a Dusk Stone. God, what an awful shiny. I get that it's supposed to be normal flames, but like, it's so much better when it's blue. With all the luck I've had up to this point, I guess it only seems right that the universe would smack me down with an overodds hunt for Hawlucha. But you know what? An overodds hunt just means that I get a bunch of other shinies too. Oh, okay. Shiny Beedrill. I fell off the building, and then was walking around to get back to it, and then bam, shiny Beedrill. Let's go ahead and catch this. And it broke out, of course. There we go. I think that's a shiny Pidgey. I think so. How unfortunate. Yep, that's a shiny Pidgey, alright. Yeah, that's right, you can strut your stuff, whatever. Whatever. Get in the ball. Oh my god, shiny Alpha Hawlucha! It's an Alpha! I mean, it took 4 hours, but this is fantastic. My luck is great. Oh, it looks so good. I cannot believe we got another Alpha. Sweet. Awesome. Now we can finally move on. That took way too long. All I had left to hunt was Tepig, Totodile, Drampa, and Scrafty, and of the 4, I figured that Scrafty would be the easiest, so that's what I went for next. Earlier in the game, I remember finding a group of Scraggy and Scrafty that hang out behind the Pokeball Boutique in the Magenta District. So that seemed like the perfect place to do this hunt, and it turns out I was right, because in less than 15 minutes, I found a shiny Scraggy. Oh, shiny Scraggy, that was really fast. Wait, hang on, is it Scraggy or Scrafty that's shiny? Okay, it's a Scraggy. Hello. Get in the ball. Thank you. Ooh, I like that green outfit. That's a good shiny. And that left only the really bad hunts. 2 of the starters in Zone 20 and Drampa. The problem with Drampa is that it only spawns in one spot in Zone 19, and only in the first quarter of the day, meaning I can only get about 15 spawn resets before it stops showing up. And of course the problem with the starters is that they only typically appear in a maximum of 2 places at a time, and those spawns aren't guaranteed. I decided it was best to try to hunt all of these in tandem at first, by hunting Drampa in the early morning, then using the rest of the day-night cycle for the starters. But as you can expect, this didn't exactly go the way I'd hoped. Shiny somewhere. Or no, it was on this side, so it must be up on the ceiling. Or it's this Alpha Bellsprout right here. After that, I decided that splitting up the hunts just didn't sit right with me. Plus, splitting it up makes the video a bit harder to edit later, so I decided to focus only on Drampa. The easiest way to hunt Drampa is to knock it out in the morning, wait for as close to a minute as you can without going over, drop a save, then soft reset for it until it appears shiny. And so I got to soft resetting, and thankfully, this one only took a few hours, split across 2 days because I was really tired of hunting at 2 in the morning. Okay, so I didn't have my mic recording for this, but we got it 6.5 minutes into the second day of hunting here. And oh my god, thank you for being a quick one. Yes, thank you, buddy. Sweet. Oh, shiny Dragalge, okay. Why couldn't this have happened earlier, but alright. Ooh, shiny Roserade, again. I think this is our third one of these. Ooh, shiny Fletchling, ooh. Okay. Oh, no. It's running. It ran. Okay, we lost it. Wow, that's like the 7th or 8th phase for the Totodile hunt. This is not going great. Oh, and that Fletchling is shiny again. Alright. Get out of here. This is stupid. I said get out of here! I am going to lose it. Oh my god. Why? Why? No! What in the world? I went to do Tepig, not... why? Why? I hate Malamar. My enemy Malamar. Oh my god, shiny Alpha Gardevoir. I'm extremely frustrated this isn't Totodile, but this is honestly probably even better, so... yeet. You know what? I love phasing the hunt 14 times. That's really, really cool. Thanks, game. I love this. Make that 15 times. Hello, Alpha Bellsprout. Goodbye, Alpha Bellsprout. You stupid bird. I said get out of here. Ooh, shiny Squirtle! Hello! Finally, something different. Oh my goodness. Hello, starter. Oh my god! I think that's a shiny Totodile! Yes, it is! Oh my god, this took 8 hours! Why? Why did you take 21 phases? You did not need 21 phases. What is wrong with you? Go ahead and use Stun Spore on it first. And then retract, because I do not want to accidentally kill it. That would be bad. Okay, let's see. Pokeball. No. Second Pokeball. Also no. Why is this thing so hard to catch? There we go! We finally got it! Oh my god, this is so good! We just have one left. Oh, I think that's a shiny Hippowdon over there. That nice olive green. Ooh. I don't have this one yet. Let's go ahead and hope he doesn't behave too badly. Nice. Hang on. I see those ears peeking over the water there. What? Or not ears, but whatever Dragalge has. I've got plenty of these, but we can always use a few more. I will accept double shinies. That is crazy. So I found Tepig 2 hours later, but I was the big stupid, and in the middle of my excitement, I forgot to press record. And I don't have enough time before my surgery to hunt for another one. So, in lieu of that footage, please enjoy this reenactment of me finding Tepig. Just pretend that this Tepig is shiny, okay? La-di-da-di-da, la-di-da-di-la, da-da-da, da-da-da. Oh my god, shiny Tepig! Yes, it's finally over! We're done! I cannot believe how long this challenge was, but oh my goodness, it's finally over. Oh, it's so good to see you. You're so pretty. I love your pink and yellow colors. Hey, you aren't part of the recreation here. Get out of here. Yes, it's finally over. We're done. I finally caught every new shiny Mega. Oh, yes, you're so good looking. Man, out here, you look so much more yellow and pink than you did in there. What happened? You're so much better now. So in the end, I found all of my targets and ended with a total of 82 shiny Pokemon in 61 hours and 22 minutes. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end, and if you haven't already, you should consider subscribing. Come on, I've already had your attention for almost an hour, so surely you like my content. Anyways, time to go have my neck cut open, so I'll catch you in the next one.